Good afternoon, students. Your chapter number 2, Nutrition in Animals, is going on. In that, we learn meaning of digestion, different ways of taking food. The mouth and buccal cavity point is going on. Today, we will see remaining part of this chapter. Here, we will see the remaining part. Our mouth has the salivary glands which secrete saliva. From the salivary gland, which secrete saliva. Saliva means it is in a local language we can call as a lard. Do you know the action of saliva on the food? And let us find out. We have to see what is the action of the saliva on the food, why it is mixes with saliva, what is the use of the saliva. We will find out. Here activity 2.3 is mentioned. Take two test tubes. We have to take two test tubes, label them A and B. In test tube A, put 1 teaspoonful of boiled rice. In test tube B, keep 1 teaspoonful of boiled rice after chewing it for 3 to 5 minutes. Add 3 to 4 ml water in both test tubes. Now pour 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution in each test tube and observe why there is change in color in the test tubes. Now at the last year we learn about the test of starch, test of protein, test of fat. Now this activity we are doing in the same way. Here for that purpose we have to take two test tubes. We have to label them A and B. In a test tube A we have to take boiled rice. In that we have to put 3 to 4 ml water. In test tube B, in that we have to take shaved boiled rice. In that same quantity of water, 3 to 4 ml water we have to take. After that 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution we have to put in test tube A also and test tube B also. After that we can see that in this on the screen, in figure A the solution color will be changes into the blue black color, and in figure B color will not be changes. Why? What is the reason behind that? Because in a boiled rice, in figure test tube A, in a boiled rice starch is present. When any food particle which contains starch in that, when iodine solution put on that time it converted into the blue black color. But in figure B, when it is shaved, at that time the saliva breaks down the starch into the sugar, and which can be used by our body directly. Now the next one, the tongue is a fleshy muscular organ. Attached at the back to the floor of the buccal cavity. It is free at the front and can be moved in all direction. We are aware about that fleshy muscular organ which is present in our mouth. It is called as a tongue, and it can be free in the front and it can be moved in all direction. Do you know the functions of the tongue? We are aware about that, the functions of the tongue. Now normally the functions are for the talking purpose we are using, for the taking test, and for using the mix with saliva and saliva and swallowing the food. These are the functions we know about the tongue. Now we will see, we use our tongue for talking. Besides, it mixes with saliva with the food during chewing and helping in swallowing food. We also taste food with our tongue. When we eat any food material, that time we can observe that the taste of the food, and there are many more variety of tastes are there. From that we are aware about that 4-5 tastes like sweet, salty, sour, and bitter. These are the tastes are there, and taste buds. That type of taste buds are present on the tongue. It has taste buds that detect the different taste of birds, and we can find out the position of taste bud by the following activity. Here, prepare a separate. We will see activity 2.4. Prepare a separate sample each of sugar solution, common salt solution, lemon juice, and juice of crushed neem leaf or bitter gourd. Sugar solution, which is sweet in the taste; salt solution, salty in the nature; lemon juice, sour in a taste; and crushed neem leaf, which is bitter in a taste. Blindfolded one of your classmate and ask her or him to take out the tongue and keep it in the straight and flat position. Use the clean toothpick. We have to use toothpicks for this activity to put above samples one by one on different areas of the tongue as shown in figure 2.6. Upper side in this figure we can see which shown taste buds. Use a new toothpick for each sample. You have to use new taste toothpick for each sample, because we do not have to mix the taste of that particular samples. Then ask the classmate which area of the tongue could detect the sweet and salty, sour and bitter substances. Here upper side in the figure 2.6 they are shown the different taste buds, different areas of the taste buds. Now write down your observation and label figure 2.6 and repeat this activity with the other classmates. Repeat with the activity with the other classmate. I will show you the figure. In that you can see directly, easily find out where in which areas which taste buds are present. Here you can see the figure. Here front side sweet taste bud will be there, from alongside there salty taste buds will be there, then after that sour taste buds will be there, and backside bitter taste buds will be there. From that we can know that the taste of the food material. Here one point is remaining, upper side sweet and tooth decay. Sweet and tooth decay. Now normally bacteria are present in our mouth, but they are not harmful for us. They are not harmful for us. We are aware about that bacteria are present everywhere, but this type of bacteria which is present in our mouth, it is not harmful for us. However, if we do not clean our teeth and mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. When we are eat food or drink some sweet liquid material, that time we have to wash our mouth. We have to clean our teeth and mouth. Suppose we not clean that time what will be happen? Many bacteria, harmful bacteria present begin and live to grow on it. These bacteria break down the sugar present from the leftover food and release acids. What is the meaning of acid? We will learn in the chapter 5. These acids gradually damage the teeth, which is shown in figure 2.5. Here one figure is mentioned. You can see that there. This is called tooth decay. If it is not treated in time, it causes severe toothache, and extreme cases of results in tooth loss. Chocolate, sweets, soft drinks and other sugar products are the major culprits of tooth decay. Therefore, one should clean the teeth with a brush or datun and dental floss. We have to clean our teeth by the brush, by the datun like Colgate and other products will be there, and dental floss. Floss means a special strong thread which moved between the two teeth. It takes out the trapped food particles. Between the two teeth at least twice a day, and rinse the mouth after every meal. Also, one should not put dirty finger or any unwashed object in the mouth. When we writing or thinking about that time also when we are thinking, that time we are putting the pen in our mouth also. It is also bad habit, because these unwashed object on that unwanted bacteria is also present, and when we put in our mouth, that time these type of bacteria also goes into the mouth and it is harmful for us. Therefore here it is mentioned that we should not put the dirty fingers or any unwashed object in the mouth, and we have to brush at least twice in a day, and rinse our mouth after every meal. Sometime when you eat in a hurry, talk or laugh while eating. Do you make up get hiccups or choking sensation sensation. When we eat in a hurry, or when we laughing when while eating, or when we are talking while eating, that time what will be happen? We may cup or get hiccups, uchki lagne, or choking sensation. We will feel like a choking sensation. This happens when food particles enter in the windpipe. Enter in windpipe. Why we will feel the choke up sensation? Because the food particles is enter into the windpipe. The windpipe carries air from the nostrils to the lung. We are aware about that, and it runs adjacent to the food pipe. But inside the throat, air and food share a common passage. Air and food share a common passage. Then how is the food prevented from the entering the windpipe? From entering the windpipe. Here it is mentioned that the windpipe and food pipe, they are using air and food, they are sharing the common passage. They are sharing the common passage. Then how the food is prevented to entering the windpipe? During the act of swallowing, जेव्हा आपण पदार्थ गिळतो, a flap like valve close the passage of the windpipe. The passage of the windpipe will be closed, and it guides the food into the food pipe, if by chance food particles enter the windpipe, enter into the windpipe, we feel choked and get hiccups and cup. Get hiccups and cup. And by chance, if by chance when we are talking that time, what will happen? Some food particles will be enter in the food pipe. That time we feel choke and get hiccups and cup. Now our next point, the food pipe. The food pipe, the scientific name was given oesophagus. The solid food passes into the food pipe or oesophagus. Look at the figure 2.2. The food pipe runs along with the neck. Here the food pipe will be shown movement of the food in the oesophagus in the alimentary canal, figure 2.7. Food, then oesophagus, the food passes into the stomach. The food pipe runs along with the neck and the chest. Food is pushed down by the movement of the wall of the food pipe. Actually, this movement takes place throughout the alimentary canal, throughout whole alimentary canal, whole digestive system. The food will be moved downwards and pushes the food downwards. At times the food not accepted our stomach and is vomited out. Suppose when we are eating hurriedly, or when we are eating that time, after some time we are feeling like vomiting sensation, and we are vomiting. Why we are vomiting? Because the food will not be acceptable for our stomach, and it will be vomit outside. It will be vomiting outside. Here recall the instance when you are vomited after eating, and think the reason for it. It is not good for the body. That's why body releases it outside in the vomiting format. And discuss with your parent and teacher. We will already discuss it is vomiting. It is not useful, or it is harmful for our body. That's why it is removed outside from the body. Up to this we covered. Remaining part we will see in the next period.